Hello everybody, this is a nice cool winter day and I'm braving the cold to come out here to do a really brief video. It better be brief. I won't show you the bottom part of me because I am wearing sweatpants out here. It is cold. I wanted to show you if there is any difference, a color difference on say a wavy style versus a straight style. This is the color Roca Margarita Blonde. This particular style is Kona from Belle Tress, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody review this Kona in this color. I've never seen Kona in this color until I purchased it. Let me see if I can make this thing a little bit, oh, let's see. I guess I can't. No. Well, I don't know. Okay, hopefully I can get the lighting right. If it's too bright in editing, I'll just darken it up. Okay, I have brought out with me, now I've reviewed Kona and at least 2 other colors. So I would refer you to my reviews of Kona for the pertinent information. I will turn around though and show you Kona. We've got this big turtleneck, so you can see how she fits with a great big turtleneck. Okay. Okay. All right. I have Bona Vita in Roca Margarita Blonde. Now I will say that every time I do a video, the root always looks darker than it is. This root is not nearly as dark as it shows in this camera. I do not know why. When I look at it in person, it's almost not even there. But you can at least see the difference in tone between this one and this one, if there is any. So I'm going to show you this first of all. I'm going to get you up here. See if we can do this. I'm looking at these two and I'm thinking that perhaps the root shade on this Kona, and this is just probably variation from piece to piece because this is not in the straight versus wavy part of the wig, it's up here obviously. So I'm thinking this tone might be slightly darker. Now I don't know why this is reading warm in this camera. This is not letting me adjust properly. This is interesting. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. Anyway. I will turn around to the back. I don't perceive any difference in color really between this one and this one as far as the body of the wig, although light hits a smooth surface differently, reflects back on a smooth surface from a smooth surface, I'll get it right in a minute, differently than it does on a broken surface like on a wavy wig. So let me just turn around and show you. Let me see if I can do this without getting out of this frame like I always tend to do. Okay. I don't see a lot of difference. I really don't see a lot of difference in this tones in this wig. I mean, let me don't put it any closer to the camera. It's such a pretty color. I'll tell you, I don't know if this reads warm. This root is not warm. This root is very ashy. And this root is very ashy. But this root looks like it may be maybe a quarter shade lighter than this one. I don't know. Either way, they're very nice. Kona is my favorite Belle Tress piece at the moment, besides Bona Vita. I really like Bona Vita. I mean, I think either one of these is good for most anybody, and the length of this one is really nice. I had heard from someone, I'll tell you something, here's a little information for you. Someone had mentioned to me, when I commented on another reviewer's video, I forgot who it was, not one I watch a lot, she said she thought that she'd heard that Kona was maybe being discontinued. And I asked a large retailer if they'd heard that, and they said they hadn't heard anything about that. Then I asked a small retailer that I have purchased this from if she had heard anything about the discontinuation of Kona by Belle Tress, and she actually called Belle Tress and they told her they were not discontinuing Kona. So if you'd heard that, if that was a concern to you because you like Kona, they say that they are not discontinuing this style. It's been around for a while, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. But I will tell you something also I found interesting. I've always felt like this wig is like there's nothing on your head. It's light as air. And I know it's because of all the texturing, and there's not a lot of weight down here. But according to the website, it says that the retailer, it says that this is 3 ounces. And I thought, wow, it feels like it's even less than 3 ounces to me. So I actually took it and I weighed this on my postal scale. Now my postal scale is very accurate because I weigh packages to send them, and it always weighs the same at the post office and on my scale. When I weighed this, it said 3.4 ounces, and it shocked me because this feels like it's actually less than 3 ounces to me. It is so light and airy on the head. There's just nothing here. This is the lightest wig I think I've ever worn. And it's got a good bit of hair on it now. It's not a lot of hair. It doesn't have, you know, a lot of permatease or anything like that. But I just found that very interesting, that it actually weighed in it more than they say. Now, that's not unusual in and of itself, because, for example, the Tress Mia, they still say it's 2.4 ounces. And I thought to myself, there's no way this wig is that light. Absolutely no way, because that's a lot of hair on Mia. And when I weighed it, it was actually the opposite. It was 4.2 ounces. And I actually contacted Tress and they said, oh, thank you for that information. Of course, they have never changed it. And that was a year and a half ago that I mentioned that their weight on their wig was extremely off. Yeah. I love when they don't listen to you, don't you? But in any case, there you go. The Bona Vita and the Kona in the same color, Roca Margarita Blonde, and how it reads on both pieces. I think it's really nice on both pieces. It is a fabulous transition to gray color. If you're interested in that, it is not gray, has no gray in it. It is very ashy. It has a very ash blonde appearance. But this is not really about the color exactly as much as I wanted to compare the difference in color between a straight versus a very wavy style. So I'm going to go inside before I freeze to death. You guys stay warm, watch out, careful driving, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.